Jillo there, H+III+T to boot that dang on time. As you can see, something's not in my hand right now. That is Incarnate by Killswitch Engage. My pre-order still hasn't gotten here yet. And instead of me making a video ranting again, saying, oh, pre-orders suck, blah, 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 blah. If you've been subscribed to me since last summer, same thing happened to me with The Devil Wears Prada. Same thing actually happened to me with Devil You Know. And the same thing happened to me with Slipknot's album, to where I pre-order something, and I don't know if it's just where I live, but lately I've been getting pre-orders late, like after it comes out. The Slipknot one didn't get to me after a full week that it was out. So maybe it's just me, but instead of getting on here and complaining about, oh, I'm a pre-order, blah, 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 I figured let's just make more Killswitch Engage videos. This is my Killswitch Engage story, okay? Now, feel free to make a video like this or leave a drawn-out version of it in the dang on comments or whatever you want to do, but my Killswitch Engage story might be kind of similar to a lot of people. Well, that's not true, but a lot of people have similar stories, and mine is one of those similar tales. You hear it either from two different sides. People were playing Guitar Hero back in the day, you feel me? And they were playing My Curse, and that got them into Killswitch Engage, or you're a wrestling fan that was a fan of CM Punk. I'm the CM Punk story. I was playing a WWE game, like SmackDown vs. Raw 2000, I want to say 6 or 7, I can't remember which one it was, but it was when they reintroduced ECW, and I heard CM Punk's entrance theme for the first time. And at first I was like, typical metal song, who cares? At that point, I had told myself I would never like screamo, oh, it's satanic, blah, blah, blah. But what had happened was it had gotten over to that part in this fire when it's like, even through that part. Oh my gosh, like I dropped my controller. I was like, my PS2 controller. I dropped my controller and I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this song? I need it. Looked it up in the game manual thing, because that was back when there was actual pamphlets inside of video games, but that's neither here nor there. And I looked them up on the internet, Killswitch Engage, and I remember I played this fire, no joke, maybe over the course of a month, 209 times. That's how much I love that song. That song is pure perfection. It wasn't until I heard Starting Over to where I musically heard something better than that, but it all went downhill from there. I really liked this fire a whole lot, and I was starting to really get into CM Punk, and you know how it is when you like a professional wrestler, everything about them becomes awesome. So I want to say maybe summer 2007, I said, well, if I like this fire so much, let me check out their other stuff. And I had given them a try at one point, but all I heard was rah, 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 rah. And I was like, I don't know. But I finally sat down and I gave him the old To Pimp a Butterfly approach. And I sat down and said, let me just go in this open-minded. I came out with The End of Heartache, Holy Diver, Rose of Sharon, My Curse. I pretty much just went through all their music videos. Arms of Sorrow. That was like the exact second song I got. Arms of Sorrow. That was my stuff for a very long time. I should have put that in my list. I don't know how I forgot it, but Arms of Sorrow is an incredible song. That was when I found out Howard was black, side note. I was like, wait, that's a black guy? Not that race matters at all. Let me clarify that. Race does not matter in music. I'm just saying that was a big moment for me, because at the time when I thought of rock, I wasn't really thinking of African Americans or anything like that. So that made me like Killswitch a little bit more. I was like, oh snap, I can do this too? What? So, and again, not that race has anything to do with the musical experience at all. Just talking about my personal story for it. But Arms of Sorrow is an incredible song, and it just went downhill from there. And I just kept buying more songs by Killswitch Engage. I remember the first time I heard And Ember Rise. That's a song that comes after World Ablaze. And I didn't even know that. I just heard that one preview on iTunes. And I remember I didn't have any iTunes card, so I just kept listening to that preview over and over and over again. That guitar loop, just ding, 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 ding. I remember listening to that over and over again, just begging my parents, like, give me an iTunes card. I got to get this song. Like, that was like pretty much middle school through, I want to say, freshman year of high school, I was just bumping Killswitch heavy. Then the second self-title was coming out, and I was really excited because it was the first time I could actually follow They were the first musical group, period. Like, even like solo artists, the first musical group I've ever like followed an album cycle for. And I remember checking the Wikipedia page every day, like, yo, when is Killswitch Engage's second self-title coming out? Pre-ordered it, got it, no joke, no joke. 3 weeks before the album dropped, they sent me the pre-order. I think this happened with some other people too. That's why I pre-order things, because I'm expecting this is going to happen again. Apparently, it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing because I don't have Incarnate, but that's not here or there. But Killswitch Engage self-titled changed my freaking life. I love that album so very, very much. I know a lot of people don't, but you got to look at it from my point of view. I had been introduced on As Daylight Dies. Like, all the other stuff was old school to me. End of Heartache was old school. The stuff with Jesse, that was old school for me. So I came up in the As Daylight Dies era. And the next new thing was Killswitch Engage self-titled. It was the first album I had ever like really gotten and sat down with and listened to track. But man, summer 2009, that is all I listened to, track by track, day after day. It helped me learn how to write songs. It made me the artist I am today. It gave me the musical appreciation I have now. I wouldn't be reviewing Lil Wayne or 50 Cent or All That Remains or all that stuff or Radiohead. I wouldn't be reviewing them if it wasn't for Killswitch Engage, because Killswitch Engage changed my freaking life. It brought me through some pretty dark, just like everybody does. I try not to talk about me because I know we've all got similar stories when it comes to Killswitch Engage, but Killswitch got me through some pretty dark times in high school, man. Gosh dang it. I remember sitting in the rain. I'm trying to think of what block lunch I had. I think I had like C block or something. And I was really upset about something. I can't remember it. I was a weird bipolar teenager, but like I was really upset about something, and it was lunchtime, C lunch, really late in the day. And I remember it was storming, and I just sat outside in the rain. And for some reason, all I could think about was Desperate Times by Killswitch Engage, and just the performance that Howard gives lyrically, vocally, all the instruments too. It just, something just clicked in my head, and I was like, you know what? It's not that serious. I'm an upper middle class child. It's gonna be okay. And I literally just stood up, walked back inside, and sat down with my friends, and I was like, what's poppin', y'all? Because of freaking Killswitch, man. I know some people have like not done worse things to themselves because of Killswitch. That band saves lives. And I think, read the comments of these videos, man. Like, more people should be talking about Killswitch on YouTube than me. And I'm sure there are, and I say salutes to y'all, because that band is something special. Musically, pick an era, man. I was in the car today, and I was listening to their very first album. I actually have a CD of it. I showed it in my last video. It's in the car right now, so, like, you know, I can't, like, hold it up. But, just that demo era. Like, before Adam came off of the drums and said, you know what, let's really get it poppin'. Even the demo era brings out such emotion. When people say they like an artist or they like a band or a singer and they say they can feel it and it messes with them, I don't understand how you can not feel that for It's foreign to me. I know music is totally subjective, but I don't understand how you can't like Killswitch Engage. They're just different. Even when people say that they're kind of recycling riffs or patterns or something like that, or they're getting lazy, the simplisticness of their style it's still good though. Like, sure, it can get repetitive after a while, and for someone who's not really into Killswitch Engage, a lot of the songs and choruses may sound the same to you, but they're just different. And I think Killswitch fans understand that. They're just different than anything else musically. I put that over Michael Jackson. And y'all know I'm obsessed with Michael Jackson. You've seen him in the background several times. But I put it over Michael Jackson. Killswitch Engage, no matter who's in the band, as long as Adam D, Mike, and Joel are somehow involved. I mean, look at freaking Times of Grace, man. That was perfection in a CD. There's something about that Adam D mind when he gets the right pieces. Greatness. What's your Killswitch Engage story? This video went a little bit longer than I would have hoped, but just want to have a little Killswitch conversation. I got to keep making stuff up until I get Incarnate, apparently. But like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. If you have your copy of Incarnate along with your Killswitch Engage story. Bruh, tell me, is the packaging on point like a pencil? I hear really good things about it. So tell me about it. Shout outs to my little bear right there who's just giving up. He's just like, here H+III+T goes again ranting. But see y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. I forgot the stuff I was going to say, but yeah, I'm going to go watch the Knicks lose. See y'all later. Incarnate, Killswitch Engage, getting my freaking pre-order. What's your Killswitch Engage story?